All right. What's up, Reefing fam? Thanks for checking out this video. I've got another quick update on the tank. It's been a minute. I've been busy, life and work and whatever else. But I want to give some updates. The good, the bad. I'm sure, like many other tanks, um, the hair algae's cleaning up pretty nice. The rocks are looking better. They're looking cleaner. Sand's looking cleaner. I just passed like 6 months on the tank, so it's getting to that point where it's really maturing. As you can kind of see in the back there, the little crustaceans, or what those little white swirlies are. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's always a good sign. I noticed them in my little tank when it was around this time, so it's a good sign that it's maturing. It's kind of hard to see right now, but there's also like a little clump of them right there under the rock. They're all hanging out there. But as you can see, it's not super close yet, but I moved some stuff around. On the last video, some of the um, corals that were on the sand, I've moved it up and given them a little home. So the original acros did not do well. Probably just not enough flow, probably not enough light from the AI Prime. So they got replaced. Red digitata there. I think the blue digitata back there was um, also placed in the last video, and the blue one is encrusting down really quick, which is nice to see. It's covering up the frag already. I can I'll do a little zoom in, pick up the phone, and do a little zoom in once I'm done talking. Get some close-ups. What else is good? What else is bad? Okay, so the cotton candy coral that got moved, so it's not been doing well since the last video. um, Obviously the other hammers are happy, they're very full, but gaining some color back. The ones that kind of lost some color, gaining it back. I traded spots with the 24K coral there. That we flipped spots. I thought maybe it was getting too much flow up there. I mean, they're not moving around too much. I think they're moving around nicely. Provide your feedback in the comments on that. But yeah, I tried flipping it. Still, as you can see, not opening up all the way. It's getting worse and worse. It was opening more in the last week or two, and it seems like every day it's just getting more pissed off. Um, the dragon soul was in the sand. I moved it up here. It was always happy in the sand. It's been happy there. This dragon tamer, although it's lost a little color, it also seems to be very happy. I've upped the um, par. I think I was at like 50% when I first kind of got the tank going. I'm up to like 60 something now, and everything's responded pretty well. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to watch it, but I'm pretty worried because there's been a downward spiral. But again, the hammers are happy, the frog spine on the other side's happy, the other torches are happy. So I don't know if maybe a bug got in it or what, but it you know doesn't have a good extension obviously anymore. Originally, I can't remember the name of it, but the little white portion between the skeleton and the tentacles was really short, and it's only gotten worse. And on a similar issue, um, another different species, but like this little Gani is just barely opens, it barely extends. It was originally over here on the left next to this Gani that's very open and enjoying the flow. I thought the flow was the issue, so I moved this Gani from there to there. Still the same issue. And this little alveopore has always been happy there. This Gani, which was always not doing well, I think it was a Cave of Wonders Gani, never was really full extending. I think the hair algae just ruined it, kind of took over, had trouble opening, and it's down to just a couple little polyps, and they're not even coming out anymore. So that guy might be on its last legs. But yeah, I might need to do an ICP test soon or something, but I don't really think it's trace elements that are causing this Gani not to open and the cotton candy torch to recede, which is a bummer because I think even though it's like the more economic one, cheaper one, I really like that bright green cotton candy, so I might replace it if it goes. We'll see. Also, so I kind of forgot. So I moved. I thought when the cotton candy was angry that maybe there was too much flow, even though I've got the power head on its lowest. I thought maybe there was too much flow pissing it off. So I moved the power head a little higher, but then Now my little Zoa groups are not happy. And again, I'll zoom in on those, but there's like 10 were there. There's only like 4 or 5 open now. And then the white zombie one that's over here was also on the outside of the rock, also closed up once I adjusted that flow, which I think is better for the tank. The hammers are moving a little bit more. So last couple of days I've been thinking of moving the white zombie from here to this outside of this rock. I wanted the utter chaos to just take over the rock, but in the sake of, you know, letting this one, the white zombie, survive, I'm gonna try moving it on the outside where less flow should be hitting it, and see what happens. See if it gets back to opening up it. The white zombie had 2 little babies pop up under it before I moved it. But then after I increased the flow, none of them are opening anymore, so that's a bummer. But yeah, I want that one to survive. I like that color, so I don't know. Maybe the red of the white zombie and the orange of utter chaos will look cool together. Scullies are pretty happy, except a Nacerius snail in there loves that little spot and is always moving them around. The mushroom here seems happy. It's kind of a little, actually it's a little, what's the word here? It's not as relaxed as it normally is. I did move it, so it may just be getting used to that new spot. It kind of had some bounce spots. I see a couple right now. But it was closer to the middle, so it probably had higher par before. So we'll see what happens with that guy, but he's not super mad. The little A-can here is doing all right. I think it might have gotten too much flow with the move too. The leftover red Asian A-can there is doing all right. The other 2 in the previous video I mentioned just disintegrated in like 2 days. But that little red one's still hanging on. But yeah, the one to the right, like this turquoise purple one, kind of fluffs up some days. Some days it's like half fluffed up. I'm assuming it's the adjustment I made on the flow, but because these outside ones on the right over here have kind of always been fine and always been pretty fluffy, extending their tentacles. I think that's everything. I'm always amazed at how much more I can talk about this than I think I will. We got 7 minutes. We got the little conch dude over here on the left doing work. Oh, okay, shitty news, crappy news. The red tiger, oh gosh, I'm forgetting, sea cucumber freaking suicided himself in the middle of the night one night. I heard about this happening in the middle of the night one night. I woke up because I heard a weird noise coming from the power head, and he was all tangled up in the power head here. So that was a bummer. People said that happens. I hadn't ever seen him really go up the glass. And then that one particular night, he was just inside there all, squished in there, and got him out, and he was already just messed up. So that was a bummer. I really liked how he looked. It was cool seeing him at night cruising around and scooping up the sand, little shy hooded looking worm. Yeah. Kind of feel like the fish have not been out much this whole video. They're all kind of hiding. It's getting later in the day. All right, cool. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Let me take this off and get some close-ups. One gunny likes swimming in the water. I think the other does not. Oh, so because of the cotton candy torch, a couple of people online talked about taking your magnesium up to 1450 and alkalinity up to 8.5. I'm considering doing that, but again, like the other guys are pretty happy. The hammers are pretty happy, so I haven't really made up my mind. I'm at like, I think it's like 1360 to 1380 magnesium. Alkalinity's always been around 8. I've been supplementing like a couple milliliters a day because it's been sucking up a good amount of alkalinity. Now it's getting more mature. So I'm just gotta think about going that route. Since the other stuff's like all right, I kind of don't want to. All my numbers are pretty much in range of where they should be, so I may do it, but like just to save that one coral, I don't know. Give me your feedback. Okay, so I want more mushrooms. I kind of want to put a mushroom in this back corner. I think I'm gonna get one more hammer and maybe put it in between these guys, or maybe down on that base. So this one's a peach. That one's gold. This one's kind of like an orange. This one's kind of, so orange ones, I think color's coming back. It kind of bleached out. It might have been too high, or just lack of nutrients, because I have had a nutrient issue. I need more nutrients, so I've been dosing Brightwell Neo Nitro. This guy has always been on recovery mode, so it was like a canary hammer, and when I was trying to pull it off the frag, I like cracked the heck out of it, and I literally like glued its skeleton back together. So it's kind of always been in recovery mode. Not very fluffy right now, but at least it's still alive. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, I see the blue of the Digi kind of going down the plug now. This outside, it doesn't really open up. This side closest to me, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because there's no light hitting it, but its little polyps don't really extend on this side. On the other side, it's, you know, all out, looking fluffy. So we'll see. All right, this video's getting longer than I wanted. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I got some more corals in the next video. Feel free to provide your feedback and comments. I'm still new to this and in the process of learning. All right, thanks for watching.